Hello, you would want to equip Crook Boss and Pyromancer and Molitarge. Then you would want to go and pick the Crossroads map. Once you do, click ready. When you first spawn in, you'll want to skip the first 3 waves. If you have auto skip, use it. So you want to spam skip until you could place down a Pyromancer. Once you get a Pyromancer, you want to upgrade it to level 2. Once you do that, start getting a Crook Boss. And place him down in the centered field in the middle of the green tower. And upgrade him to level 1. You'll see when I place him down. You will need to start building up money really quickly, so spam skip if you want, because you need money quickly. It is very important to your loadouts, and you could literally solo all the way to the Fallen Knights, or whatever his name is, the Night Guard or whatever. Okay, yes. Now upgrade Crook Boss to level 1. Once you do that, you'll need to place another Pyromancer, but it has to be all the way in the front, near these 2 rocks. No need to worry about these balloons, because they're gonna get cooked by the Crook Boss. Now you want to place a Pyromancer right there, where I was just standing at. Right about there. Once you do that, get him to level 2. Once you get him to level 2, he will help out with taking down heavier HP in an earlier wave. And he can take down more men, so you don't need to be overrun. After you do that, you'll want to place a Crook Boss right next to the other one. Right in front of it. Or no, side of it. No need to worry about them. They're easy to shred now. Now you want to place it right there. Now you want to get him to level 1. Once you get him to level 1, you will have to get them both to level 2. And you need to get double trouble for both Crook Bosses. Once you do that, you will want to gain more money. So I recommend now to stop using and skipping the waves at this point, as you will need it. And you will want to let it through at wave 24. You will have enough damage to kill them all. You just want to kill those Mega Slows. If you don't, you won't be able to get the upgrade for your next Crook Boss you're in place. But first, focus on getting double trouble for both Crook Bosses. Air units are no problem to you, so you don't need to worry about that for now. You could test this loadout, you could try to use it, you could figure out new ways to beat the bosses. I found this way from morphing into a YouTuber who was also learning this, and I kind of accidentally found a better way to get more gems. This way is just I accidentally forgot to place, and I was spamming the maximum limit of my unit. Sorry about that. Now you want to place your next Crook boss and get him to level 2. Because he will be able to beat wave 25. When you're at wave 24, do not skip and turn off your auto skips. You want to kill the mega slows. Once you kill the mega slows, you will gain enough money to get the last Crook boss you need right there, the third one, to get his double trouble. And it will be really important for you to do that. If you don't, you will essentially lose to the shadow bosses or the hidden bosses. And you don't want to lose to them. They don't give as much. They only give 30. No, I think 30. Yeah, 30. 30 to 50, I forgot, but no, it's 30. So your Crook bosses will and your Pyromancer will help defeat them, and you'll just place another Crook boss. And now focus on placing the max limit of your Crook bosses. Now you have to get all of them to level 2. Now, after this point, then you want to start upgrading one to level 3. This part was my bad because I started spam skipping. But you can make it all the way to wave 50 with just 2 other troops. That's gonna take really long, so I'm only gonna show the small version of what I could do and this loadout. And this still gets you a lot of gems. And this barely takes you 12 minutes. For every 12 minutes, you might as well get 60 gems. But this point is where I messed up. And I started spam skipping the next wave. Now you want to get one of the Crook bosses to Tommy Gun. His third upgrade, Tommy Gun. Once you do that, you have to start upgrading all your Crook bosses to Tommy Gun. And there's another way where if you place the 2 Pyromancers on those 2 roads right here, where they start moving into a zigzag, you place one on each end in the middle of both those 2 zigzags and get those guys to level 2. Once you do that, I am saying you will guarantee win Gravedigger. But on this part, I really kind of messed up because I spam skips and I lost because I couldn't gain enough damage due to a mega slow giant got in my way. We couldn't kill him fast enough. But keep upgrading your Crook bosses to level 3. Then place those 2 Pyromancers first. one Pyromancer first, Crook boss, and then another Pyromancer, then the rest of the Crook bosses. But get those 3 to level 2, and you will guarantee gain 60 gems. And this video is very fast forward because it took decently long. Yeah, right here I was kind of panicking because I messed up. But you will gain 60 gems.